In a video I released a few years ago, I talked about how, on the flower-shaped world, when a girl crosses the bridge that spans the abyss, magic fills the void within her soul. The shape of this internal void affects the nature of her magical powers, and it also determines the shape of accidental magical bubbles. Women and girls sometimes sneeze out odd little bubbles. They faintly glow as they float up in the air. This strange phenomenon is probably the result of the fact that the void in a woman's soul sits in a place that overlaps the lungs. The magic that fills the gap within the incorporeal soul leaks into the corporeal body and then harmlessly travels up the airways until it causes irritation in the nose and is expelled in quantities that are sometimes small and sometimes great. Great quantities are especially common among women who are older, and among the oldest ones, little bubbles peacefully leak out of their noses all throughout the night. The glowing little bubbles float up to the ceilings of their homes and pop, and leave behind a sticky residue that collects on the ceiling like a layer of snot. And if it's allowed to collect for too long, it becomes easier to replace the bamboo slats than to try to wash all the gunk off. And some women have a whole technique worked out. They can purposefully breathe a single bubble out, and conveniently make use of the unending store of glue that exists within their lungs. It's a fairly weak glue, but it's useful for sealing little bundles and small containers made of bamboo. They could also use these bubbles to make post-it notes, but I don't think that this culture makes use of those. In any case, this is definitely not the main use of magic in this world. It's hardly a use of magic at all, but even a small little side effect can play a useful role.